Daniel Larsson and Tomas Redigh. The Swedish duo's animations have brought thousands of Lego pieces to life. Their work is a homage to the early days of video gaming, like the Pac-Man game dating from 1980. The digital artists live in the countryside 350 kilometers west of Stockholm. They set up their own film studio in a barn on an old farm in their free time. Tomas Redigh earns a living as a carpenter, and Daniel Larsson is employed by a metalworking firm. Working in the evenings, they spend 1,500 hours, more than 2 months in all, creating the figures in their videos.
We started and we thought it wouldn't take so long time, but when we had worked for like a couple of 100 hours and we haven't get so far that we couldn't quit, because then all the work had be for nothing, so we just have to keep on going.
And that's how the 8-bit trip video came about. First, a separate Lego figure is created for each karate move. Then the camera shutter is activated by computer to make sure the image is not blurred. Finally, the figure is repositioned for the next shot. Then all the frames are put into sequence to create the final video. And this is the finished product. The artists say Lego animation has many advantages over other materials.
It is easy if you compare it to like clay animation. It's quite tough to get. It's like melting together and stuff. But Lego is quite easy to work with. You can build whatever you want, and yeah, it's fast, and you get the colors right, or so on.
Redigh and Larsson built a special table to create their animations. It allows them to rotate the table with precision between shots. This way they can create the impression of natural movement. The video has been watched over 8 million times online in less than a year.
It was hard to believe. It was like amazing. It was like a dream coming true, because we had put so much energy into this, and like the first day it got like 14 views, so I think, oh, okay, it's like it's always been. And the second day it was like 200, and then it just...
So the first week we got 2 million, so I hardly slept that week, because there was such a hype around this YouTube clip, and yeah, it felt really good.
In the 1980s, the two video makers spent hours as teenagers playing video games. And now they've created a homage to the era with Lego blocks. They've posted 10 animation clips online so far. And they have enough material for 100 more.
It's our childhood. I mean, we grew up with it, and we grew up with video games and Lego, so the combination felt natural.
This is Daniel Larsson's sound studio at home. The 30-year-old's musical compositions also draw their inspiration from the sound of the old 1980s video games. The genre is called Bitpop. The duo is currently working on their 4th album. They're not bothered that their videos are far more successful than their musical output.
The visual is, of course, a lot bigger than music in this case, but it helps the picture to grow more, I think, because it's connected to the type of graphics that's shown on the screen. So I don't think it will fit with some other type of music as well as it do now.
This is Ninja Moped's next project, an animation using only coins. It hasn't gone online yet, but it's already won a prize in Sweden at one of the world's biggest computer game festivals. Now Larsson and Redigh are working on their next big coup, always in the hope they'll break their audience record.